back in my favorite truck and back to my honey-do list. With Thanksgiving coming up, gotta get all this trash hauled off. Wait, what is this? I forgot something. Oh!
Man, you hit my paint truck.
What do you mean your paint truck? You ruined my favorite truck.
Hey man, follow the billboard, take it up to Easy End and get it cleaned up.
Well, let's go have some fun. Great work is mandatory. It's a must. If you want to continue to grow and you want to get to the goals that you have set forth, then you have to put out great work. It's got to be the best. What's up, guys, and welcome back to Shop Talk. Today, we got another real-life situation on our hands. A few weeks ago, I showed you where paint had spilled all over the interior of a car. Well, today we have the opposite problem. Paint has spilled all over the exterior of this car. And this customer was in a real bind. He went through an automated car wash, and we all know what happened there. It didn't do anything for it. So he brought it over here to Easy End, and we're gonna find out just what it takes to get this baby right back in shape. This car has paint all over the hood and the side. And my detailers are hard at work trying to restore this vehicle, so I'm not gonna interrupt their process. But it wouldn't be a Shop Talk if I didn't show you just how we clean one of these messes up. So I had our crew set up one of our test hoods, and they spray painted all over it to simulate what a car would look like with Overspray. So now I'm gonna show you just what we do to get rid of it. So as you can see, I have my test hood laid out, and boy, is it vandalized. I mean, these guys really went to work. I think they had a lot of fun doing this, spray painting this hood. And we got different kinds of paint too. So we got some oil-based, some latex, and we're gonna show you what we do to get rid of this. So the first step to any job is we wanna think about safety. When we're dealing with harsh chemicals, that stuff can get in your skin. So as detailers, we wear gloves. The second step, we always start with the wash. You never know what's just gonna come off with soapy water. So, just like if this were the car, we're gonna wash it down. So we kinda knew that soapy water wasn't gonna wash off this spray paint. But hey, you never know. So the next step's clay bar. The soap water didn't do its trick. It didn't get rid of all this overspray. So we gotta use something that'll pull this overspray off the hood. So clay bar it is. All right, before we start clay barring, we gotta add something for the clay bar to slide on. And we use soapy water again. So we just lather the hood back up, and then we go to work with our clay bar. We start sliding the clay bar over the hood, and hopefully this is pulling the paint, but as we can tell, it's not doing that great of a job. If these were bigger paint particles, it would be. You can see it starting to pull up some. You see the color of the clay bar. So it's doing some of the work, but it's not getting it like we need it to. So I think we're gonna have to go an extra step on this one. So now what happened was the clay bar made it slick, but it didn't pull any of the paint off. It pulled some of it, but not a lot of it, not as much as we need. So we're gonna go get the big guns. We're gonna go to solvent, okay? This is a chemical that's designed to break down the paint, but it's safe on your clear coat. So we can use this in conjunction with our clay bar, and let's just see what happens. We'll spray it all over the hood. And then we start clay barring. And man, you can tell right away, that paint just starts coming up. So that's the solvent going to work. Now keep in mind, we're not hurting the paint on the car, but we are removing the overspray from the surface. Man, what a difference that's already made. So now we're gonna go to work, getting the rest of this hood cleaned up, and I'm gonna come back and show you just what it looks like when we're done. So as you can see, all the overspray is off the hood. But when we do clay barring, sometimes we can mar the paint and leave little fine scratches. So we want to polish those out. So that's what we're going to do now. Okay, as you can see, we have two very different sides. This side has just been clayed and washed, so we got all the overspray off, but it's still smudging. It doesn't look that great. Over here, we polished it out. We got rid of the mar and the clay bar done. We gave it a really nice finish. So this right here is a really good finish. That's what we're looking for. Now there's one last step to this detail. That's gonna be the protection. So we got multiple choices. We can go with a traditional wax that's gonna last a few months. We can go to a polymer sealant that's gonna last 6 months to a year. Or we can step it up and go to the ceramic coating, and that's gonna last a long time. Now there's a lot of myths about ceramic coating and how long they actually last. Just so you know, a certified detailer using a high quality ceramic is gonna let you know just how to maintain that coating and exactly how long we expect it to last. So there you have it, the overspray removal process. It seems easy, but this is years of experience in knowing the right chemicals and the right processes to get these results. So if you find yourself in a mess like this, and that's really bad, or any other detail, head on over to easynDetail.com and click Get My Estimate. That's going to do it for this episode of Shop Talk, and I'll see you next week. Now we kind of knew that this was, whoa, oh, 3, go.
Okay. One more time.
1, 2,
2, 3, go.
Three.
Hold on.
3. All right.
Oh, we can do it. Yeah.
Oh my gosh. We got our camera. Is she gonna cry? All right. All right. Don't cry.
I'm fine.
Okay.
But Chris, can you get the shot from the front? So.
Hold on, stop.